In Frisco ISD, students are not allowed to bring backpacks to school, and there have been mixed reactions regarding this guideline.
The rule for backpacks is you are able to wear a backpack to school and you can wear one home from school. When you arrive at school, you are to put it in your locker, and then you are to carry all of the other things that you would need for class and not have a backpack in the hallways during the school day.
Some students have wondered why the district is reinforcing this rule.
I think they probably worried people might bring weapons or drugs or alcohol or just anything that's not wanted here in school, but I don't think that fear should dictate that not everyone can have backpacks.
I think, to state it simply, it's just a safety issue. You know, I understand students have a hard time buying into that rationale, but at the very core of it, I think the intention of the rule is to help keep students safe, helps keep clutter out of the classroom. If everyone had backpacks in their room, I know in my room personally, it's small as it is, and I trip over people's stuff all the time. So the last thing I need to do is be tripping over their backpacks too.
Frisco ISD does, however, allow students to bring drawstring bags to school to help them carry all of their school stuff.
One of the reasons we went to the drawstring bags is because when you take everything out of a drawstring bag, you can fold it up and it will not take up a lot of room in the classroom. That's one of the reasons we thought it was good to go to. It was kind of a compromise that we came up with on the backpacks.
A drawstring's not as big, so maybe if you were trying to get weapons or drugs or something, you couldn't get as big of a quantity, but still I feel like that's illogical to say you can have a drawstring, which is still a bag.
One way to fix this issue is for students to use their lockers.
The students do have access to lockers, and a locker is a very valuable tool. A lot of students choose not to use their lockers and never learn where their locker is or what their combination is, or just decide that their locker is an inconvenience, so it's not even going to be an option that they can consider. And I think that's the incorrect approach to take. And I think if students were more committed to maybe using those lockers, then it wouldn't be such a hassle or such an annoyance to them to not be able to have a backpack.
Whether you're on board with this regulation or not, it is a rule and it comes with consequences if you break it.
Well, they're not supposed to be bringing it to class, so if they do come to class and it requires a teacher to have to address it and they know they're not supposed to have one there, the way to reinforce that is just say, you know, you need to go back to your locker, and when you go back to your locker you'll be late to class, so therefore that's why you receive a tardy.
And Frisco ISD in general are doing their best to take every step possible to make sure that this is an incredibly safe space and place for students. And, you know, just covering all bases necessary.
I'm Katherine Derryberry for Coyote Nation TV.